Broncos country.
Let's ride, baby. Let's go. Can't wait.
Now on Denver 7 News, fans are bringing out the orange and blue
We're really excited and hoping that we get to see Miles.
as the Broncos take on the Cowboys.
Never do I doubt my Broncos. I go in with a W and I come out with one.
Denver 7 is bringing you team coverage on and off the field for the first preseason game.
Thank you so much for joining us on Denver 7 News at 10. The Broncos are delivering so far in their preseason debut, but it's not quite over yet. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Brian Wang. The orange and blue taking on the Cowboys for their first preseason game right now. Broncos are winning 17-7 with 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Go Broncos.
Yeah.
And we have team coverage tonight of all the excitement. But first, no one is going to rain on the Broncos parade tonight, but it did pour rain on the game. You can see it in this video here. Meteorologist Stacey Donaldson's been tracking the radar, cooling things off a bit. Stacey.
It did. We had a wave coming off of the foothills here that I was watching all evening as we were watching the game and going, oh, it's coming straight for the stadium. So it was holding together right as it came off the foothills, pushed right across the metro and over Mile High. So at this point, we have rain just off to the east of Denver. I did put a circle over the stadium where we still have a few light showers here at this point, but these are going to be clearing off to the east and getting out of the way. But as you're traveling home, or you're out and about tonight, there will still possibly be a little wet roadway action here across our area. We have some heavier showers off to the north and also to the south if you're traveling I-25 back toward Colorado Springs. We also have some rain that way as well. So a little soggy around the edges tonight, but we're looking at some changes in the 7-day forecast over the next few days, and I'll have that for you coming up in a few.
Yeah, look, rain or shine, the fans showed up to Empower Field for their first taste of the football season ahead.
Denver 7's CB Cotton's there now. CB, Broncos country is super excited that football is back.
Jacqueline Bayan, that's right. And I can tell you that the showers that rolled through, they did not dampen the mood here at Empower Field, because for Broncos fans, every time they looked up at the scoreboard, they liked what they were seeing. I can tell you after tonight's preseason game, there's going to be a lot of optimism for the rest of the year. Fans crisscross below Empower Field on familiar ground.
Denver native.
For something they've all been waiting for.
I'm really excited.
Preseason football.
It feels good. It's early season, so everybody's kind of just starting to get their bearings.
Saturday evening, as the Denver Broncos open the season head-to-head with the Dallas Cowboys, fans know the stakes aren't high, but they're still hungry for a win.
Never do I doubt my Broncos. I go in with a W and I come out with one.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Amid tailgating and family fun before kickoff, there's also a sizable crowd of Cowboys fans.
Everyone's pretty welcoming for the most part.
Some of them traveling from hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, in fact, I just met a couple from El Paso.
And some of them dividing households.
Oh, the Cowboys are going to win, so it's okay.
They're not gonna win.
Friendly competition aside, people are hoping this preseason game will leave them optimistic about the entire Broncos roster.
That's where those guys usually come out, is in these games where they're looking to shine and earn their spot on the roster. So, yeah, that'd be exciting to see.
And the season to come.
Hopefully get a glimpse of what this offense can potentially do, and hopefully see some defense as well.
And we just saw a burst of orange flames here at Empower Field, which of course always signifies a Broncos win. After tonight, I'm sure you all can feel it in the studio. The energy is going to be amped for the rest of the preseason, and there's going to be a lot of energy going into the regular season too. I'm going to send things back over to you both.
And CB, you got to see all that energy first. Lucky you.
Thank you, CB. And yes, the Broncos win. This is huge. So much excitement right now. I'm going to send it over to Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu. Lionel, take it away.
Yeah, guys, the excitement is real for this brand new era in Broncos country. Over 64,500 fans showed up at Empower Field at Mile High to watch preseason game number 1 with the new owners, the new coach, the new coordinators, and the new quarterback. Russell Wilson, no helmet tonight, headphones on instead. Most players did not play. Nate Hackett's first game as head coach. Hey, it's not preseason to him. This was serious. He wanted to win his first game really bad. The defense got the first big play on 4th down. P.J. Locke made the interception. Yep, and then starting quarterback for the evening, Josh Johnson with his first touchdown to Seth Williams and a 7-0 lead in the second. Later, J.J. with another touchdown, 24 yards to Kendall Hinton here. The Broncos get the new win to start the new era. I know it's preseason, but it's so much better to win than lose, right? The final score, 17-7. Broncos. Now, coming up in just a few minutes, we'll have many more highlights and hear from Coach Nate Hackett live in the interview room at Empower Field at Mile High. But I believe we have Troy Rank standing by live at Empower Field. And Troy, a win to start the preseason here.
Well, I wish I were Troy Rank because I could tell you all kinds of stuff about this game if I would. But you know what? We have a lot more Broncos coverage coming up on Denver 7 Sports. Troy Rank, our Broncos insider, is going to come in whenever we get people on the podium telling us, breaking down this win. And there is a lot of excitement going on. So we'll keep you posted on that later tonight. All right, let's get to some other headlines we're following tonight. A child hit by a car while riding a bike in Broomfield is in critical condition. Police say this crash happened on the southbound lanes of Lowell Boulevard between 136th and 144th Avenue. Police say the driver was also a juvenile and they are still investigating this crash.
All right, new at 10, one person is dead after getting caught in a trench collapse in Greeley. Rescue crews were called to 16th Street and Elder Avenue this morning. Greeley fire officials say the victim was stuck in 6 feet deep in the dirt when the walls of the trench caved in. It took crews 3 hours to recover the victim. Another person who was at the site didn't get trapped but was still transported to the hospital for his injuries. Their condition is unknown.
And police in Aurora are still looking for the man who stole a car with a 15-month-old baby inside. He took the Toyota RAV4 from the new Legacy Charter School on North Dayton Street at 4:45 p.m. on Friday and drove it to East Colfax in Dallas and then ran off. That child was not hurt, but police described the suspect as a Hispanic male, about 5'10", wearing a black shirt, black pants, and black baseball cap. Aurora police are offering a $2,000 reward for information.
All right, we're back with the Broncos 17-7 win over the Cowboys tonight. And now we have Troy Rank, our Broncos insider, live on the field. Troy, a win is a win, especially for this whole new team and whole new era in Broncos country here.
Yes, Lionel, we had to wait till some of the players cleared the field, and now we are live from the stadium, and it was impressive. One of the things we wanted to see, Lionel, was would it be a clean operation from Nathaniel Hackett as a new first-time head coach, new coordinators. We saw him calling timeouts, getting a field goal at the end of the half. That's stuff we never saw under Vic Fangio. That was encouraging. Josh Johnson, the backup quarterback, finished with 13 of 14 to end the half, and we saw those young receivers, as you showed in the highlights, make a statement. And perhaps the most impressive player, Lionel, Baron Browning. It was an inside linebacker last year. He moves to the outside, and man, does he have been. He looked like Gumby at times. His pass rush, he was writing a diary of havoc, and that was good news because they need more depth at that position. Really, the only bad news, Lionel, Jonas Griffith, a starting inside linebacker, hurt his elbow on the second play from scrimmage. Other than that, they stayed healthy, they played well, and it was a clean operation against a very undisciplined Cowboys team, Lionel.
Yeah, a lot of penalty yards there for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, thanks, Troy. Coming up in just a few minutes, many more highlights, and we'll hear from Coach Nate Hackett live in the interview room at Empower Field. So stay with us. A lot of Broncos coverage coming up on Denver 7 Sports.
All right, thank you, Lionel, and still have a lot more on Denver 7 News at 10.
Broncos players went all out in tonight's preseason game. We also take a look at the work one player is putting into the community.